Hey y'all, how's it going? I'm glad you came back to watch another video. This video is for beginners from a beginner. I want to talk about form and style. So if you want my opinion on what will make you the best archer according to form and style, stick through the intro. Let's go.
There I was, back in the wild again, and I felt right at home, where I belong.
All right, you guys, I hope you stuck through the intro. I'm sure some of you did. You die-hard ones out there. Thanks a lot. Thanks to everybody who subscribes and watches my videos and gives me the thumbs up. That really helps a lot. First off, I want to show you guys something. A little upgrade on the hybrid. I got limb stations, limb covers. I think it looks pretty cool. But anyways, we're going to talk about form. This is for beginners. You know, I've just started shooting traditional archery. I shot compound for many years. And even tried traditional archery once and kind of got shied away from it, didn't have the confidence, didn't know where to start, and I didn't ask anybody. So luckily we got YouTube. You don't have to ask nobody. You just watch a really cool video like mine and boom, maybe you'll figure it out. First thing is form, right? You got to know how to hook the string, which is how you grab your string. So most people are going to hook their string 3 under. I've seen that a lot. A lot of people hook 3 under. Some are going to use split finger, right? Or I think it's called Mediterranean style, right? And some guys shoot a gap where they drop down. And from what I understand, that has a lot to do with aiming further distance. They'll shoot gap to adjust. Okay, so number 1 rule, try them all. Find which one you like, okay? Look at every style of hook and try them all, okay? And then whichever one feels comfortable and start using it. Now, we're going to talk about anchor. So when you draw the bow back, you're going to have an anchor point. Everyone's different, right? I've seen guys draw back way up under their eye, down here, way back here. Some people draw way back. There's a lot of different styles when it comes to anchor, okay? So you pick your hook, how you're going to grab your string, and then you pick an anchor, whichever feels good for you. So you find your anchor wherever, whatever feels comfortable, okay? Pick one, start using it. You've decided what hook you're going to use. You've picked an anchor. And now you need to make sure that when you draw, you're in a straight line. This is actually something that is the same with everyone. You want to be in a straight line, okay? But you want to have your hook established and you want to have your anchor established and then start working on form, getting in line. Now, when you grip your bow, you're going to see a lot of different ways, and people are going to tell you a lot of different ways to grip your bow. The main thing as a beginner that you do want to do is you don't want to hold the bow like this. You want to cant your hand a little bit. You want the this part of your grip running down this part of your hand. Okay, and that's just so it will help you keep your elbow out. You can cant your bow a little easier. Now, some people will hold their bow like this, they'll grip it. And I've heard people say, oh, that's a longbow grip. And then I've seen people grip like this, where they just put their fingers right on top of the riser or the grip, right? And they grip it like that. And that's actually one of the ways I prefer to do it. I feel more comfortable holding it like that. And then when I release the arrow and my bow will fall forward, I just catch it with my fingers with minimal resistance. And that helps with the follow through. But you're going to grip it however you want. Some people will hold a good tight grip. Some people use a relaxed grip. Some people use a medium grip where they're holding it, but they're holding it like an egg. They're just barely holding it. Okay, they're not trying to squeeze it and they're not trying to drop it, because that's how you would hold an egg, right? Okay, so you're going to pick one of those styles and you're going to use it. So you're going to have your grip that you're going to pick. You're going to have your hook. You're going to have your anchor. You're going to be shooting straight. You're going to make sure your elbow's back straight. And you're flexing the back muscles. And you come to full draw, anchor, release. Now here's another thing. Release. So I've watched a lot of videos on archery, traditional archery especially. I mean a lot, you guys, just hours of it. Tournament shooting, bare bow shooting, traditional 3D shooting. And if there's one thing I noticed is everyone has their own form and style. And they're all accurate. They're all hitting the target. They're all shooting exactly where they're wanting their arrow to go, or within, 8 to 10 inches. They're hitting target. Okay. So this is the main thing, is it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where your anchor's at. It doesn't matter if you draw short. Okay, I've got a friend when he draws, and I don't know how he does it, but listen, it works. It works really good for him. But when he draws, he lets his thumb anchor to his cheek, and it puts his string just in front of his mouth, right? So his fingers doesn't touch his face at all. His thumb touches, and that's where he anchors, and then he releases. And when he releases, he doesn't come way back. He doesn't anchor and stop like I do. He flings out like this, and he hits the target. He hits where he's aiming. And when I seen that, and I've been already, wondering why there's so many styles and so many uh, different forms and hooks and anchors, and everybody's doing it different, and everybody's saying, oh, this is the way you got to do it. This is what. No. Okay. So here's the deal. If you pick whatever you want to pick, it does not matter. The thing that matters is practice, because your brain to your eye to your hands will adjust to whatever you're trying to accomplish, and you will start hitting where you're looking or where you're aiming. It does not matter one bit how you do it. Not one bit. Doesn't matter. I thought my phone quit recording. I had to check it. No, the main thing is you do what feels good to you. You do what you want to do. Okay? And that's because you're a grown person, so you can do it how you want. you don't have to have nobody tell you exactly how to do it and that their way is the only way and the best way. And no, watch people ask questions, practice the way you choose to do it, and you are going to be successful. You are going to have the best form and style because it's yours. It's the way you do it, and you're going to practice that way, and you're going to become deadly accurate your way. Okay, so that's what you got to remember. If you start taking all this information and thinking that you have to follow it to the letter, you're going to get stressed out. It's not going to be fun no more. And that's what pushed me away from it the first time. Is it wasn't fun to me no more because I was getting confused. I had no confidence because I didn't know what style even was. I knew anchor and form and all that because I had shot compound for so long. That's part of compound shooting, right? You need that, especially with compounds. Everything needs to be right, perfectly in line. So I had that part, but I didn't know style, and that's what I want to talk about now. So style is once you've figured out your anchor and you figured out your form, how you're going to do it, there's going to be a style, and a style is the way you draw your bow up and draw it back to anchor and release, and the way you're aiming, and basically that's it. You know, the way you aim and the way you draw your bow. To me, that's your style. Instinctive is how I shoot, and basically I just focus on that one spot on the target and just trust my instincts. And it's really hard to do, but it's not that hard to do. There's probably more to it, you guys. I'm still a beginner, but to me that's basically what style is. So there's a lot of archers out there that have created a style that archers like to follow. Howard Hill, that's the style I've chosen to use. And the Howard Hill and Fred Bear style is kind of close to the same, but one guy shoots a little bit faster than the other. To me, that's about it, right? That's how I see it. I could be wrong, probably am, whatever. That's the way I see it. I like the fast, no thinking, okay? So the Howard Hill style, he has his bow down, he's leaning forward just a little bit, not much. Head tilted, bow canted, and as soon as he hits anchor, he releases. It's fast. Okay, so you're drawing your bow while you're coming up, swinging up. I think that's what it's called too, is the swing. So you're drawing, and when I get my bow up to here, I'm drawn to about right here, and then I pull on back. Okay. Well, when I have my bow to here, I'm looking at my target and I'm instinctively lining up. Now I can see it all in my vision, right? So I know that my bow is over my target, right? Here's my target, here's my bow, right? So I can see that. And then by the time I come to anchor, I'm in line, and then I just release. Now I'm not always in line, and that's why you got to practice, because you're going to figure out eventually your eye is going to figure out exactly where you need to be when it tells your hook hand to release. So that's basically, I'm thinking, that's what the Howard Hill style is. He shoots instinctively. He draws while he's swinging his bow up. As soon as he hits anchor, boom, he lets go. He doesn't have a follow through form. He hits anchor, his hand stays right at anchor. Or it might move a little bit, but he's basically locked in. All right. So Fred Bear pretty much shoots the same, except he takes time, and when he draws his bow back, he makes sure he's on target, right? So I think that he probably uses a split vision. It's got to be like an instinctive split vision because he's taking his time to get the peripheral vision of that arrow in line. So your style is whatever you want. The main thing is your form. Figure out how you're going to grip your bow, how you're going to hook your string, and where you're going to anchor. Release, I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. I really don't think it matters. Glove, finger tab, to me, I don't see how any of that matters because really, you could just do it with bare fingers. So then what? You know what I mean? You don't need none of that. So when it comes down to it, it's preference. What makes you feel good, what you want to pick, and make it your style. It can be your very own style. You pick it. You do what you want. Don't worry about what other people are going to say or tell you. Don't listen to the negative people who are trying to tell you you're doing it wrong or it doesn't look right or, you know, doesn't matter because it's what you're going to pick. You're going to do it the way you want to do it, and that is going to be the best form and style in the world for you. And that's how you got to look at it, right? It's all about how you want to do it. It's your hobby. You do it how you want. I'm still new at this, but I feel like I need to say this. I need to tell other beginners it's okay. Just do it how you want. That's all I'm saying. And most archers are this way. There's a lot of archery videos out there with very experienced archers that are doing it to help. So watch them, learn what you can from them, but pick your own method, pick your own form and style, do it how you want. Just stay straight. Okay, that's the main thing. The main thing is stay straight. Get your form, make sure you're straight. None of the other stuff matters. Do it how you want. So we're going to fling an arrow, see where we hit. Bullseye. Have fun. Doesn't matter. Do it the way you want to do it. Just have fun. I got a message. All you vets out there having a hard time, there's people out there that want to help you really bad. Call 988, press the 1. They're there to help you. They're going to get you lined out. They're going to get you hooked up with some help. Never surrender. God loves you guys. I love you guys and appreciate you guys a lot. I can't even express how much I appreciate our veterans, all of them. And for everybody else out there, no matter what's going on, don't sweat it, okay? Call a friend, call a family member, call your preacher, go to church, pray to God. No matter what, squatch it, okay? And once you've said that prayer or you've talked to your friend and you've got in touch with your people so that they could help you through your problem, get up and keep on keeping on because you're worth it. God loves you. God bless everybody out there. Peace.